Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. So I have a super exciting flip through today. This is a coloring book that I put together. It's called Femme, Fatale, 15 female villains to color. And they're doubled, so that means there's 30 pictures and then a bonus. And I'm super excited. I've been waiting all week for this to come. So it's a matte cover, which is really a cool texture. And this apple artwork is stuff that I did when I was in college. But I did this on Amazon, so it is Create Space paper. This is the title page. And then here's just a little note from me talking about why I decided to do a villain coloring book, and just saying I wish I could have included every single one, but some were just I just couldn't get I couldn't see the end result for it, so I didn't end up drawing it. So I just decided to stick to 15. This is the table of contents. So we have Hansel and Gretel, Aladdin, from Cinderella, Peter Pan, and I'll just flip through. But yeah, this is the table of contents, just with the names of the villains. So this is the witch from Hansel and Gretel, and I tried to pull villains from classic fairy tales and also other fictional stories. So this is Jafar from Aladdin, and I love this one so much. And I decided to do them all female just to keep it cohesive. But yeah, I love that one. And this is Lady / Madame Tremaine from Cinderella. She's the evil stepmother, but I had this idea that Anastasia and Giselle, the stepsisters, were actually cats, and just thought that that would make so much sense, Cinderella's dress getting ripped up, and anyways, I just thought that would be a silly retake on the classic fairy tale. So yeah, this is from Lady Tremaine, and then this is Captain Hook, and she's got some really cool textured hair. I wanted to include something that, had some textured hair, because I don't see that very often. This, of course, is Ursula from The Little Mermaid, and I also made sure to make them all single-sided so you could use whatever you wanted. This is Maleficent. Yeah. My mind just went blank, so I'll just go to the next page. This was really fun to draw. Okay, so this one is kind of stretching it, but I thought it would be fun. So this is the big bad wolf, but instead of being a wolf, she's a lady in wolf's clothing. So she's got this hat and a wolf tail, and some teeth and a cloak and stuff. And then here we have Cruella De Vil, and I loved doing this one because I wanted to do something so different from Disney's version of Cruella De Vil, because I noticed a lot of the fan art as well has the same kind of design for character, and so I decided to completely remake her, gave her a Dalmatian coat, and then this background was super fun to come up with, because her name is Cruella De Vil, which is cruel, it looks like cruel devil, but she's got she's standing in front of some wall art that has wings, so it's this oxymoron, I guess. But yeah, I loved doing this one. It was really awesome to do. This is the Queen of Hearts. It was really fun designing her dress. And then this is Snow White, the evil queen from Snow White. She actually doesn't have a name officially, which I did not know until I made this book. So, and this is actually the first one that I drew for the book, I believe. Yep. And that was really fun to do. This is Countess Dracula with a hood. And here we have Hades. And this one was very, very inspired by Disney, but I did also do my own kind of take on it. Here we have Witch Gothel from Rapunzel. This is Rapunzel's hair. I had a lot of fun coming up with the concepts for this one. Here we have the Wicked Witch of the West. And I don't know, I just feel like she just looks kind of sassy and mischievous, which the design for the witch on Wicked kind of has that like mischievous kind of smile too. But there's like the green emerald. So, and this one is one of my favorites. And the last one that I drew, and it's the Snow Queen, which is inspired by the Hans Christian Andersen story, I believe. And then we go back to the same pictures, so they repeat in the same order. That way you can practice different skin tones or do different color schemes. In it. So I'm just going to go through this really fast so you can see the bonus picture at the end. Yeah, so it's just this apple, and there's 2 copies of it, but this one is bigger than this one because for whatever reason, the Create Space / Kindle Direct Publishing software, for some reason, this was out, like it didn't recognize it as being in the margins. So I had to make it quite a bit smaller before it would accept the file. And then here we have a color test page. And just a list of other books that I've done with my social media and Etsy links, and then just a couple blank pages, and that is it. But I'm super excited about this book because I did a lot of things that I didn't think I could do. So I will put the links to where you can get this in the description box. The description box. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, and if you're not already, subscribe. And I hope to see you next time. Happy coloring!